Hi everyone, welcome back to another TTC update. This is a pretty exciting update because I haven't been able to do one of these since August. So I went to my OBGYN appointment on the 17th of January of 2017, so it was 1/17 of 17. She did like my yearly exam and all that fun stuff, but she also prescribed me the PreNatal to help me get my period because I haven't had one since August. And if you guys don't know what PreNatal is, if it's your first time tuning in or whatever, PreNatal is a 10-day pill. So you take one pill for 10 days, and it is to help kickstart your period so that your body will gear up to ovulate and that sort of thing. So I was put on the PreNatal. I finished it up on the 27th, I do believe, because I started it on the 17th. So it was a 10-day cycle. And here it is, February 3rd, and I just started my period. My OB told me that if I hadn't started it within a week or something like that of finishing the PreNatal, to call in, and they would call in another prescription for another round of the PreNatal to make me get my period. Well, today I started this morning, so it's looking up for me. In 2 days I will take my Clomid, and the first time I took it, it was just 100 milligrams, or it was 50 milligrams for 5 days. Well, this time it's 100 milligrams for 5 days because I didn't ovulate with the 50 milligrams. So there's that. I will take it cycle day 3 through 7. And then on cycle day 21, I will have to go and get blood drawn to see if I have ovulated. The only thing with the Clomid is you cannot know until after, like, you ovulated, if you did ovulate. I don't know how to explain it. But, so I will have to go get blood drawn on the cycle day 21. And then if I don't have a period by cycle day 31, I think she said, I am to take a pregnancy test and see how it comes up. But she said that she doesn't need to see me in the office anymore until like a year from now, which is January 18th is my next actual appointment in her office. She said that anything from here on out will just be done over the phone. This way it saves her time and myself time so that I don't have to go into her office to get prescriptions and that sort of thing. So it will be done all over the phone. She did start me on metformin, but I had to quit taking it because it was messing with my asthma so bad, and it landed me in the hospital because of it. So I stopped it. I don't know if there's something else that I could use instead of that, but I figured my breathing is more important than taking that medication. So I took that out of my pills that I take, but I do still take the vitafusion PreNatal gummies, and I've got to start a new bottle. I have, I think, 3 left in my other bottle, so I'm going to be starting this bottle here within the next couple of days. And again, it comes with 90 gummies, and you take 2 gummies per day, so it lasts for a month and a half. It says to keep them in the fridge, but I just keep them in my nightstand. They stay pretty fresh. So there's that, and then yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this TTC update. I'm not going to be doing ovulation tests this month because they're not going to get here in time. So I'm not going to even bother to, start them when they do get here. But so if the Clomid doesn't work with this cycle, like if I don't ovulate with it, I'm going to see if she will just put me straight onto the Femara, I think it's how it's pronounced. Usually she does the 50 milligrams of Clomid, 100, and then the 150. Well, with Clomid not being covered under my insurance, I had to pay out of pocket for it. So it was $8 for just the 50. Well, since the dose is doubled and they don't have the generic form of the 100 or the 150 milligrams, they charge you double or triple depending on the dose. So being that I was prescribed 100 milligrams of the Clomid, it was, instead of $8, it was $19 because I have to take two 50 milligram tablets instead of just one 100. So I wasn't going to be able to get it, but there was a nice lady on one of my TTC groups. She sent me a private message and she was like, hey, you know, what's your address? I'm going to send you $10. She didn't put a return address on it. She didn't feel like giving me her address so I could send her a thank you card. She said it was just karma. She was paying forward. Someone had done something nice for her, so she was doing something nice for someone else. And all that she asked of me is that I pay it forward to someone else when I could. So that was really sweet of her. So I ended up going up and getting my Clomid, and I've got it, and I'm ready to start it. But since it was $19 instead of the $8 that I thought it was going to be, so it was a little tight. So if I get the 150 of the Clomid, then it's going to end up being like $30 or something like that for the Clomid instead of the 8 or the 19 like it is this month. So I am going to see if she will do the Femara. The generic form of that I do believe is covered under my insurance, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to see if we can just jump straight to that. But as of right now, I am just currently waiting for cycle day 3 so that I can start the Clomid this month. Again, it is still only cycle day 1. I did download a fertility app. It's not really a fertility app. It's more of a period app. It's period tracker. No, it's called Flow. That's what it's called. It's the one with the feather right here. So it says it is, I haven't had a period since August 12th, and it is Friday, February 3rd. And I'm going to hit on here, period started. So it says it is period day 1. My cycle lasted 150 days, or I'm sorry, 175 days, and it's 147 days longer than a usual period. So that's pretty rough, but they have my projected period starting and going until the 7th, and then they have my ovulation day set for the 16th. But we will see if it actually ovulates, because I do not ovulate on my own, which is why I do need the Clomid. So that's it for this TTC update. If you guys like this journey and like to follow me on this journey, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And stay tuned for some pregnancy test videos coming up in the month. And stay tuned for my weekly vlog. So my weekly vlog is actually up right now. It's shorter than my usual vlogs because I was sick, and now that I'm feeling better. So yeah, just stay tuned for all of that. I will have another Dollar Tree DIY coming soon. I'm hoping, now that I'm not sick, I'm hoping to get that up here within the next couple of days. So just stay tuned and be sure to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the little bell thing down beside the subscribe button if you would like to be notified when I do upload a video. But other than that, that is it for this video, and I'm going to count some piggy banks. Got to count all my change in my piggy banks. So that's what I'm doing. So bye everybody. Good night.